Hey guys, I'm back with another video. I'm going to do another TNA review or TNA related video. It's kind of going to be a double feature. So I'm going to try to give you a rundown of what I know happened last night at TNA or Impact Wrestling as it's now known. Their Rebellion pay-per-view last night. I'm going to give you what I know of it, and then when I finally watch it on Pluto, when it comes on, I will do a more in-depth review, because I'm going to start doing more TNA stuff. Like, I don't want to just relegate this channel to WWE. I mean, it's a freaking wrestling channel, so... as always, like and subscribe, and if you are subscribed already, share this video with a friend or family member or whoever you think that likes wrestling, and get them, well, I mean, don't make them, but, like, see if you can get them to subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can possibly have. I appreciate it. And be sure to vote on my poll that I put up a couple days ago on my next fantasy booking. Got two AEW scenarios and 3 WWE scenarios that you guys can choose from. So please check that out too and vote if you would, please. So, I had no intention of coming up and doing a video today, except for when I woke up this morning at 5:30. I could not sleep, don't ask. So I went and looked at the results as I do every morning after a pay-per-view that I haven't seen. You know, like AEW, TNA, whatever. The ones that I can't really watch for one reason or another. So, from what I gathered, Steve Maclin is your new Impact Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. For those of you that don't know, Josh Alexander, who recently broke Bobby Roode's record of 256 days a couple months ago, as the longest reigning Impact World Heavyweight Champion, had to relinquish the title due to a triceps or biceps injury, something, I don't know. Everyone's been getting this now. Like, Punk got it last year, Cody got it last year. I think now Josh has something similar, but he had to give up the Impact World Heavyweight Championship, and Kushida and Steve Maclin battled for it last night, and Maclin is your new Impact World Champion, from what I gathered. And the Knockouts, or their Women's Championship, was also vacated by Mickie James. Now, we'll be talking about Mickie James kind of later. But she had to relinquish her title due to a rib injury, which, I mean, she really could have. I don't know how bad the rib injury is. Honestly, I think she could have maybe kept it. I'm not a doctor, because they have done it where people have been injured for like a month or something and they'll come back from whatever. Like, I don't think there was any reason for her to maybe vacate it, but maybe it's more serious than, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But Deonna Purrazzo and Jordynne Grace battled for that, and I believe Deonna Purrazzo won that belt. Team Dreamer versus Team Bully. I'm just going off of what I've read. I don't have anything else other than these 3 matches. But Team Dreamer apparently won. Prayers go out to Tommy's family. His mom isn't doing too good, so prayers go out to Tommy Dreamer's family and his mother. Just wanted to point that out. So, why I'm really up here is because of what happened before the world title main event. Nick ALDIs, better known to TNA fans as Magnus, has re-signed with TNA Impact Wrestling. And some of you watching this that probably aren't TNA fans are going to be like, what? Why is she coming up here doing a video on Magnus? Look, I like Magnus, okay? So I'm just going to point this out for the record. There's going to be some videos that I'm going to come up here and do that aren't going to be the initial, whatever's going on in the news or whatever, or what is big right now. Yes, I'm going to do that, but there's going to be times when I'm going to comment on something that doesn't get talked about much. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people expected me to come up and talk about the Vicky Guerrero stuff. Guess what? I'm not doing that yet. Sorry, but we don't know everything. I mean, yeah, I know a decent amount to come up here and talk about, but I don't want to say anything until it goes to court and something comes out of that, because otherwise it's just going to make me angry, and I don't want to speculate where we don't have all the details. But anyway, Magnus is back in TNA, and I think this might help them. Maybe get more viewers. I would really love for TNA to go back to kind of the close, anyway, to what it used to be with the viewership and all this stuff, where they can start having more, bigger arenas and doing these bigger shows and stuff like that. Because last night's pay-per-view in Canada seemed like it was a big deal. So that's good for them that they got Magnus. And the reason I brought up that is, he is apparently going to be challenging. He said he was going to be challenging whoever was the world champion at the end of that match, which is Steve Maclin, at some point, we assume. And that's cool, because I remember Magnus' first title run with TNA, when they did the whole Dixieland match with Dixie Carter doing the freaking the thing. I don't know if y'all remember that at all, the AJ Styles thing where he won the title from Bully Ray and then went. They tried to do the CM Punk thing in WWE, but they did it better. TNA did, because they actually did it right, where it looked like AJ was going to be leaving the company, and he actually left for a month and then dropped it to Magnus, and then he was never seen in TNA again. So they did that right. Not so much the CM Punk thing, but during AJ's absence, they made a new world title, interim world title, and Magnus ended up winning it from, I believe it was Jeff Hardy, maybe? I believe so. But yeah, I remember that whole Dixie Carter and Magnus pairing. I still, to this day, do not think he fit that. I think he could have just went solo and been, maybe he'll do that this time, I'm hoping, because I think Magnus is still in his prime and he can do it. If you guys saw my live event experiences in those TNA shows in 2011 and 2012 respectively, I talked about in the 2012 one that I saw Magnus, basically was introduced to Magnus for the first time, not didn't meet him or anything, but you know what I mean, hopefully. So, good signing. I hope they maybe give him a couple more title wins. Maybe, I don't know, maybe Mickie James can come back and win the women's championship, because I think she's married to him, I think. So that would be kind of cool if they were both champion, but who knows what they'll do. But yeah, just kind of wanted to come up and give a quick rundown kind of at least what I got from that show last night. Seemed like it was good. I don't know. I haven't seen any reviews on it. I haven't watched it yet because it hasn't been uploaded on, or not uploaded, but I haven't played it on Pluto TV yet. They don't usually do that until, I don't know, you're gonna have to, that's the only thing I don't like about Pluto TV is that you gotta catch certain things, but I'll keep an eye out, and as soon as I get a chance to watch it, I will review the whole thing. I heard there was an X Division title match with, I think it was Trey Miguel, Mike Bailey, and Jonathan Gresham, former Ring of Honor World Champion. And I don't know who won that, and I don't know who won the Motor City Machine Guns and Bullet Club match. Hope it was the Guns. That's just me. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker for, I don't know, Sabin and Shelley winning the tag team titles. I don't know. I mean, there's people that are going to be like, oh, well, they're taking spots from other people. No, you know what they're doing? They're innovating the business. So those of you that are hating on Sabin and Shelley and Dreamer and all that, shut up. Okay, sorry. I don't want to downplay anybody. I mean, I get it. You're fans. But let's not get... Look, you want to talk about someone taking spots that don't need to be there? Let's talk about Goldberg. Let's talk about... Well, no, not so much Lesnar. Cena's fine. Lesnar's fine. Goldberg doesn't need to freaking be there. I mean, he doesn't need to win the title anyway. I mean, sorry, but I'm not as big of a Goldberg fan. Even though I have his Ultimate Collection DVD, I'm not that... I got it because I wanted to watch his WCW stuff. I'm a fan of his WCW stuff, but no. I'm sorry, I just don't... Here's the thing. Not to get off topic or anything, but Goldberg is... I get why he wanted to come back. He wanted to do it for his son, and that's fine. But when you have him beating Kevin Owens for the freaking Universal title in, I don't know, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, however many minutes it was, you don't need to be doing that. If anything, Kevin Owens needed that win more than Goldberg did. But there we go again. Glad Magnus is back. Seemed like it was a good show last night. And like I said, I'll be coming up and reviewing it at some point. Yes, I will get to the Vicky Guerrero stuff at some point. Just bear with me. Look, I'm not the kind of person that's going to come up here unless it's like really like if someone passes away or whatever, yeah, I'll come up and do a thing on it. Right then. Like if something big happens, or if we get like a Hall of Fame induction or a big return or something, yeah, I'll talk about it. But I'm not going to be one of those people that, oh wow, CM Punk got in a backstage fight, let me just cover it right after it happens. Like, I'm not doing that. That's why I waited 3 months, or however many months it was, to do that, because I didn't have all the details. I didn't want to go into that with thought of, oh, Punk made the company look bad, or whatever, you know. And if you watch that video, at both parts, you'll know that I tried to be as unbiased and as neutral as possible. While, yes, I was supporting Punk, I don't think he should have done that in front of Tony Khan. And yeah, Tony probably should have done something, like said, hey dude, chill out, like, let's talk about this. Like, and for those of you that think, oh, well, if he's walking out, he doesn't want to work for AEW. Just gonna tell you right now, it's kind of no secret, he's coming back. Okay? He's coming back. In June. So, there you go. Sorry. Didn't want to... I didn't think he was leaving to begin with. I even said when he came back, or when that happened, I was like, you know what, this is going to blow over, and he's going to maybe come back. He's going to maybe come back, and this is going to be smoothed over. Guess what? I was right. Not because I'm trying to be right, not because I am okay, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit biased towards CM Punk, but I tried to use logic and be like, look, you know what, maybe this will just blow over, okay? Maybe this will blow over and things will get back to where these guys can be professional and make a lot of money and do good business. I mean, who knows? Maybe, I mean, I keep saying, oh, Cabana versus Punk ain't gonna happen. Like, you don't know that. I mean, if it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, then great. That would be a good freaking match. I mean, yeah, it's happened dozens of times on the indies and, like, Ring of Honor and stuff, but I'm talking about AEW. Like, this is the biggest stage possible besides WWE, which, yeah, neither one of them going back to WWE. Colt didn't even get his foot in there, and then they just were like, you know what, we're done with you. Like, whatever. But no, I'll cover the Vicky stuff at some point when I get more news about it. But for now, I'm just going to come up here and do stuff that I feel like I have the obligation to react to. Glad Magnus came back. I'm glad they got Magnus back, and that's a good signing. Maybe they could, I don't know, I'd like to see Bobby Roode maybe come back there. Maybe AJ Styles at some point. I think you need some of those younger guys, or not younger guys, but like some of those foundations in TNA, like Magnus and like, you know, AJ and James Storm to... You need some kind of a foundation. You can't just do it off of the Motor City Machine Guns. I'm sorry. I'm glad they got him back. And I hope he gets a couple more world title runs. But sorry about that. I just needed to get these points across. Like, I'm just letting you know why I'm not covering stuff at certain points. So, seemed like it was a good show, Rebellion, and I will review it as soon as it comes up on Pluto. And I think my next one's probably either going to be... I don't know. I know I'm doing Backlash predictions in May, which... I think we already know one match that might be taking place is Cody and Lesnar, but I don't know. But we'll see. So that's what I have to talk about today. I, again, wasn't intending on coming up here and doing anything until 5:30 this morning. So, hope you'll enjoy this. What did you guys think of the pay-per-view last night? Do you think it was a good move re-signing Magnus? Let me know in the comments. And I will see you guys later.